I'm joined now on Lancet TV by Dr. John House, who wrote the Lancet article on NHS reform and is also doing his specialty training as a general practitioner. Thanks for joining us.
Thanks very much.
Now, it seems that the accepted narrative on the NHS reforms is that doctors, health professionals and health managers are all against this. Is that the truth?
No, that's not absolutely true. They're not against all of the proposals. I think the broad consensus from the professional bodies, at least, is that they welcome the objectives that the government has set out. It's the way that the government is going about introducing the reforms that is problematic.
So what is it about the government's approach that is causing a problem?
So the first problem is that the reforms are going to be rushed. The second problem is that they want to demolish all of the infrastructure of the NHS and simplify it. Now, that in itself isn't a problem, but to achieve that in 3 years while having to continue to provide a service, it is a problem.
But doctors have wanted more control for years. We've had practice-based commissioning come in recently, which has been widely welcomed. Why is this idea of GP consortia so controversial?
I don't think the idea of GP consortia is controversial in the sense that doctors are being given more control. I think that's certainly the thing that doctors welcome. I think the thing that doctors are concerned about is this what they see as a rushed transition is going to end up with another postcode lottery. The other problem is that at the moment the NHS operates on a market on a market basis. So commissioners buy services from providers, but the thing is, all of the services have a fixed price. The new reforms will introduce in law the possibility of lowering the price, and that hasn't been the case before.
But why is this idea of driving efficiency such a negative thing?
No, it's not a negative thing. That's certainly not what I'm saying. That's certainly not what the Royal Colleges or the BMA or the NHS Confederation are saying. To drive efficiency, it should be an objective. The concern is that the driver of efficiency is going to be a free market, and that is something that raises concerns.
The introduction of the free market does lie within the bill, but ultimately the power to commission lies with doctors. So is this a case of doctors not trusting other doctors with that power? Perhaps
what you're trying to say is that the doctors' professional bodies don't trust their members. I don't think that's the case. That's not the message that I'm getting, and I don't think that's the issue. It's not that doctors don't trust other doctors to commission. It's more that once you introduce this competition on price, then you introduce a destructive element in the way that the organisations are competing.
Now, you do mention in your article that the wheels are fully emotional with the bill. How important is it that doctors and their professional bodies fully engage in a positive dialogue moving forward?
There is no doubt that doctors do have to engage, and that is something that the Royal Colleges and the British Medical Association are calling for. And if we're going to have a poor outcome with this, it will be because doctors walk away and they don't engage. So it's absolutely important that doctors engage on this.
Well, we could just go on talking about this all day, couldn't we? But we'll have to leave it there. Thank you very much for joining us.
All right, you're welcome. Thanks very much.